Hi, Aussie Budget. Sorry, I'm just trying to get organised. Just trying to do it so I can see the comments as well, but they have disappeared on me. Oh, there they are. Hi, Kirsty. I know, you're shocking. How do I turn it so my screen is not sideways? I don't know how to turn it. I'm just gonna have to turn the phone, bear with. Sorry guys, you're probably gonna go upside down, are you? There we are. See all my mess now. Hi Kelly, hi RC, hi Vaughan. Got all that mess over here. Don't know why I'm bothering. You guys are not bothered, are you? Just wait and see, excuse me, if anybody else jumps on before we start. We are going to do a cash stuffing, so there's not much room on the way the camera is. I'm going to have to try and figure out how I can switch the camera around, if anybody knows. There must be a way that you can do it sideways, but anyway. Let's organise. So I have my purse, I have my binders. So you can put them, actually let's put them over there. There you go. Bring you this way a wee bit so you're not quite so. Right, that'll do, Okay, let's just get started. I have got to go and do a food shop. I am meeting somebody with a planner as well, so that is exciting. Can you see the money? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. You can't go live and like play about until, you know what I mean, like as soon as you go on to do the camera it starts, so you cannot go and see the picture and see what you're doing. Hi Jinx, how are you? Right, I'm just going to get started. So we're just going to go in with the purse first. We'll count our money first. Let's have a wee look. So we are going in with 20, 40, 60, 81, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190. Hi Leanne, how are you? What are you up to the day, guys? It was lovely and sunny here today. I did have shorts on, but I have now changed and put jeans on because it is not sunny anymore. Hi Rebecca. Yeah, so any questions, just fire them in. I will try and kind of go slowly and answer questions as I'm going, rather than my usual just like flipping through. But as always, we do have a budget book that I'm going to follow. So of course, thinking funds, our purse, and a challenge at the end. So, but it's all here. So yeah, any questions, just ask. I am going to do another live showing all my products, and I have a list of questions for that as well, but I didn't think I could do cash stuffing and questions at the same time. New mat looks absolutely lush. It does, doesn't it? It's absolutely, I love it. It was a business expense. Probably the accountant won't agree, but if not, I will put the money back in, but that'll be fine. But yeah, I love it. It's so cute. But it's actually really helpful because when I was cutting and laminating earlier, it wasn't getting, like, wasn't scratching the desk and stuff, because like my cutter scratches the desk. So yeah. Yvonne, cooking dinner as I watch. Oh, what are you cooking? I miss cooking a Sunday dinner. We always seem to go out for dinner now on a Sunday, which is nice. And sometimes I have cooked like a roast when I'm out. But last week I had a toasty. Why I picked a toasty for a Sunday, I don't know, but I did. Maybe it's because I was paying and it was cheaper. Who knows? But yeah. I don't know. Cooking for myself is not the same as cooking for others, though. So as always, I am going to switch these out at some point, but I'm not really sure what. I'm keeping the purse because it was a gift and I love it. But I'm going to change out my envelopes. I don't need to change them out, they're all still perfectly functional, but I'm not liking that they're all mix match. So yeah. So receipts, obviously we'll put the receipts in. Groceries is going to get 35. I was going to up my budget to 40, but then I didn't use the 40 last week, so you may as well just stick with 35. And I've always got my spending miscellaneous if I need to. Oh, scrambled eggs. Lunch. Alright. I do like scrambled eggs. My dogs absolutely love scrambled eggs. So like when I like salt and pepper in my scrambled eggs, but if I make scrambled eggs, if I don't give them some, oh, it's, you don't hear the end of it. They're like right up in your face. So I have to make a separate pot for them. I know, they're spoiled. So 35 going into groceries, and that will be spent this afternoon. Fuel is going to get 50. What kind of roast does everyone like? I really partial to roast pork. I do like chicken, but I don't like it on the bone and stuff, so I never get that one out. But I do like a roast chicken as well. Not keen on red meat. £50 went into fuel. My spending is going to get 5. So my spending is just like, I don't really need my spending and miscellaneous, to be perfectly honest, because it's not like I can stop for a coffee anywhere. You know, like if I was passing a Costa, I'll pop in and get, I don't know if I would even get a Costa, but you know what I mean? Like, but I can't do that because there's nowhere up where I live that does stuff like that. I mean, there is a lot of coffee shops and stuff, but by the time you get into them, yeah, just, it's thingy. So my spending and miscellaneous, I am well, I've said before, I'm going to go and do a dice challenge. I'll have the £10 and then I'll see what goes to my spending, what goes to challenges. Lamb is your favourite? Oh, I'm not keen on lamb at all. We got a roast from a family member. Well, Alan got it and it was in his freezer, so when he was recovering and I was up there, I thought, I'll cook this roast, and I had no idea what meat it was. So when I cooked it, but even the smell of the lamb was just, it was knocking me sick. Cooked it in the slow cooker. The dogs wouldn't stop barking either when it was cooking. Like, normally they're not bothered, but oh, they were just going crazy when it was cooking. Alan loves it, so he thoroughly enjoyed it. But yeah, well, it's not my favourite. I'm going to send you a message on Etsy about your binder. Okay, Rebecca, do that. You can message me on Instagram if you want. It might be easier to blather there. Budget until chicken or gammon for me. Yeah, I don't know about gammon. I like gammon when it's done in like Coca-Cola. My spending 5, miscellaneous 5. I think as well, I don't really know how to cook gammon myself. My sister does nice, like she does it all with veggies and stuff. 5 for miscellaneous. Work spending, hopefully my client will be back on Saturday, so I'll put £5 in there. That is for, like, we quite often go out for lunch or for a coffee, so it's just to provide for that, because I don't get an expense for that, which personally I think you should, because I'm not choosing to go out, but you know, the client is. But anyway, not much we can do with that. And Piper's food, I'm just double checking. No, she's not needing anything. Next week she will need biscuits and tins and stuff, but quite often Alan will buy the actual food, because she's up at his for dinner most often, and I'll just get a couple of tins and dry food. So she doesn't need anything. It's the postage, that's just there in case I'm ever out with just like 1 or 2 envelopes rather than like a big load, because I use Hyperjar and I just pay directly from there. Planned spending is just if I was to take money out, but now I quite often just take the envelope out, but it's there, and my client is just about to get a free cake, so we're going to see if she can get a quiche for free instead of a cake, but we'll just have to wait and see. So that's the purse. I don't do anything. That's no problem. Message me on Etsy, or if you're on Facebook, find me there. I shouldn't say that. People like supposed to be anonymous, aren't I? Never mind. But yeah, I'm on Facebook. I'm on like a few of that budgeting channels and things. Different budgeting groups on Facebook. I don't really like them. They're just all sales, even though the rules say, oh, they only do sales on a certain day. It's full of sales, which is fine, but I'd rather have people like asking questions and stuff. Am I on TikTok? I am, but I haven't done it for ages. So I'm going to take a leaf out of Glasgow Mum's budget, Glasgow Mum Budget's book, Leanne, and get back on there because it's just a couple of minute videos, isn't it? Right, so I've just turned over and we are going to do sinking buns. So I think it's this one. If you don't mind me asking, are you still thinking about getting a second job caring role, or should the change in hours now be okay? Oh, that is a really difficult question to answer, Yvonne. Ideally, I would like to change companies. Not happy with the company I'm with, they know that, so I'm not saying out anything out of turn, but I absolutely adore every single one of my clients. So I don't want to leave them. And then even if one was to go to a home or something like that, you end up with another one in its place by the time you think about leaving again. They've got a place in your heart too, you know what I mean? But now that I'm working on a Wednesday, there's a potential for another client on a Wednesday, so yeah, that would bring me up to full time again. And then after a few months, I would push to have that as a contract, because at the minute I've got a 30-hour contract. But also I've been in my current company for over 5 years, so I get all the benefits of that. And if you go and move to a new company, you don't know if it's going to be any better, and you're back down at the starting point again. So, but yes, I think financially wise, I should be a lot better off. And also I've got mileage payments. I haven't been putting my mileage in. I haven't really, I do talk about it, but I haven't talked about it much over the last few months. But it's you have to put it all through a system, and it's quite a daunting system, if I'm honest. And I haven't put any mileage in for months, but I have got money, I don't know, maybe £150, £200 extra a month, which will help with fuel as well, and tyre, you know, all that kind of stuff. Our birthdays is fully funded. So that is for mainly for Alan's birthday, but then once his birthday's over in December, I'll maybe put a wee bit in for myself in February before I start saving again. So he's got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I did used to do 150 for his birthday, but I decided just to kind of cut that back. He's a grown adult, and as long as I get him something, you know, I used to get him lots of clothes and stuff, but after staying in his house for 8 weeks and doing his washing, he does not need any more clothes. Emergency fund is fully funded, and I've put in a new placeholder. She might have seen these on Leanne's, and not these specific ones, but the style on Leanne's channel, Glasgow Mum Budgets, and I just really like it. So I've followed the style of it and done my cow print. So it's a different print to what's on the envelopes, just so you can get a space to write on. So that's got 1,000 in for emergency. Car maintenance isn't getting anything. So you can see the placeholder and the money behind it. So we've got 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So I want to get that up to 1,000, but my mum has 300 for actual car maintenance. So this is going to be for, like, I don't really know, just car savings. But cars is a difficult one, because once I pay off my car, I think I'll pay off at the end of the year, I'm going to continue, because it's to a family member, I'm going to continue putting that, I might change it to 200 or 300, but I'm going to continue putting that money aside for a deposit and to kind of go into a new car. So this £1,000 might just be savings, but it's always there if something big goes wrong. You know, it'll cost more than 300. Vet fund is going to get 5 as always. So she has 420, 40, 60, 80, 5, 10, 50, 520. I don't have insurance for Piper, but she's had like a big, you know, her spay and teeth out and stuff like that, and now I've got money, and then obviously I do have £1,000 saved if she needed a GOP or anything. I couldn't afford insurance on her when I first took it out, and I was really bad in a financial bad position. I probably shouldn't have bought her either, to be perfectly fair, but I'm glad I did. But yeah, so I'm making sure I have some money for her now. Home Improvements isn't getting anything. I don't think the rest of this binder's getting anything, to be fair. But 20, 40, 60, 80 in Home Improvements. And Appliances is getting, doing the new Hoover, so Appliances is going to have to start getting some money after we've kind of built up Christmas. But 20, 40, 60, 81, 15. Yeah, definitely doing the Hoover. So, oh, sorry. Yeah, and you've done lives. Do you know how to change the camera so it's wider spread? Dog groom isn't getting anything. I haven't booked anything in for her yet. I will have to do that soon, but it'll be £50 I'll need to get. And clothing isn't getting anything either. And we have 20, 30, 35. Didn't work for you either, Leanne, huh? I thought you'd be able to help me. So that's that binder, nothing going in there. There must be a way of doing it because, you know, everybody else that does lives don't have this small bit, but probably one of those things that you have to really think about. So Hair and Beauty is going to get 5. So I'm going to use my, get a pen. So each little icon on these is £5. So put 5 in there. So we have 25 in there. Definitely need my nails doing, which will be next, no, a week tomorrow, get my nails done. But yeah, so this is just my sort of self-care book, which you can find on Etsy. I'll just have a quick look while I'm waiting for that to dry. So you can get the nail care one, you can get brows and lashes, and you just put your own amount on them. So I got my brows done on Tuesday, I'm really happy with them. Hair care, I'll need to start filling that in because I have my hair appointment in September, and then I've got makeup and skincare as well. I don't need any skincare or makeup at the minute, so but these are the 5 that I would use. But I'm thinking about adding to that and having like clothing and shoes and bags and all that kind of stuff. But for now, so you find them on Etsy in a bundle or individually. Holiday, so I did have to take the money out of holiday to pay my sister, but we're going to pretend that it's got the money in, and I did have a placeholder somewhere. Probably, you know, when you tidy things up and then there we are. So we've got 225. In there. I was hoping to keep the cash in until I had finished the challenge, but it just wasn't going to happen. So £10 is going into holiday. So this is just, it's kind of days out, but I just want to finish the challenge, and this will be kind of for like the food. So we've got 230, 240. So we've only got £10 and then it's completed. Go quiet when I colour in. So there we are, wee cows. Hi Jules. No, you're not late, it's fine. 150 books, oh wow. Don't let me know what the titles are because I might buy them. Declared 150 for a little cash and rewarded myself with the mini monthly savings binder. Oh, excellent. yeah, it's a cute little binder, isn't it? Just waiting on new stock, then I can update the listing to do that. Days out is going to get 10, so that now has 30. So days out is going to be for the weekend away at the end of the month. We are going to a sort of a big day out place near Aviemore, Landmark, if anybody heard that. So we're going to that, and we might go and do other stuff. So yeah, like with loads of kids there. There's like, yeah, hundreds of us all going to stay in one big house. So yeah, I'll need money for that, and you know, just stuff when we're there. I don't know, 150 books. I don't know how many books I've got. I don't think it's quite 150, but I always want to keep all of my books. I'll definitely read it again, and there's no chance I'm ever going to read them again because I always buy other books, but yeah. So days, birthdays and occasions, I'm going to put 20 in there, and the reason for that being is because I have loads of birthdays, well, 3 birthdays in September. My mum, my niece and my dad, and obviously it's my dad's big birthday, so I need to get a lot of money for that, but I do have my mileage coming in, so I'll be topping that up quite a bit with that. Can't bring myself to part with any books. No, I really struggle. When I left my ex-partner, I have said before in videos, but I left an abusive relationship, pretty much with a suitcase and nothing else. But my friend picked me up, and I could only travel with a suitcase, but she kept a few bits for me, and one of those things was a massive big box of books. Usually mostly online. Yeah, I listen to a lot of books now rather than read books, because I'm in the car all the time, and starting the reading makes me fall asleep now. Eating out is going to get 5, so there's 15 in now 15 in there. I spent 30 last Sunday, but it's his turn to pay, so hopefully we'll get that through before it's my turn again. And then takeaways isn't getting anything, it is spent. Electric isn't getting anything. It has money in it, but as you all know, my electric meter isn't working. I'm going to phone them up on Wednesday and chase them up because it's a new company now. And gifting isn't getting anything. Gifting is going to be sort of for not for giveaways and stuff, but for like giving to charities and things like that. That's what gifting's going to be. Just the tip of the iceberg. Oh, my sister would love you. She loves her books. So now we are going into the Christmas binder. We're nearly done. So Christmas is going to get 20, I believe. So that is 2. What kind of books do you like to read, guys? I really like sort of like crime novels and listen to a lot of American police drama things just now, which are far too raunchy for a police drama, but never mind. I spend my life fast forwarding all that bits. I can't be bothered with that in a book. Hi Sophia, how are you? I'm hoping that you can go back and watch this live as well, to be fair, for anybody that's missed it. But so this 100 is not within this, but we've got an extra 100, and then we're going to have 300 when this is completed. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 150, 160, 170. So we've got 170, over halfway for 300, and I want to get to 700. So I will be doing like with my mileage, I'll be putting quite a bit more into that, hopefully, because I need to do this one and then do it again. Fantasy and mystery books, yeah, I don't know. You have this challenge, Rebecca. Yeah, I really love it. I can't remember who it was when I released my Christmas budget planner last Christmas, because I just made it too late, because I had just a bit of a wobble about my binder, my planner and everything like that. Leanne will tell you what it was like. I wasn't going to release them, and somebody suggested, she's not on it, she's not been on for ages, oh, I can't remember. Leanne, you'll know who I'm talking about. Yorkshire Mum Budgets pal. Patricia Cornwall, Callan Slaughter. Yeah, I like them. Never heard of Test Garrett's, and I'll have to look at that. Yeah, I'll need to look into them. But yeah, I love Patricia Cornwall. They were in the pile of books that I put to my friend's house to collect at a later date. You've arranged the rest of your books. I see stuff like that on TikTok, and I always think, well, that would be great, but my books are all just in boxes under the bed because I've got absolutely no space. I do want to get a little nook in my living room once I get it done, like a little reading nook, and I bet I won't be able to have loads and loads of books, but just a few. Horror, crime or fantasy? Yeah, crime yes, but horror and fantasy, I'm not so sure. I have read a couple of Stephen King books. But yeah, so that's Christmas done, and then this one is Alan's Christmas, just to make it a bit more exciting, saving up for him. So he's only going to get £5. It was 200 I used to do for his Christmas, but again I'm going to cut back, so he's only getting 150, but it's more than enough. So over the space of a week he's getting like £250 worth of gifts, so you know, it's not like he's not getting 9. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. With his birthday being in December, I always feel bad because I know as a kid he got a lot of his Christmas and birthday presents were together. My brother is at Christmas time as well, and we always made sure he got separate, and then he would put his birthday money in that together, that was his choice, but gift wise always make sure. And he's probably my only sibling that I still buy for, weirdly. Don't know why. He's my favourite. No, I have 2 sisters, but yeah, I don't know why. I think just because his birthday's at Christmas and I feel sorry for him. So we've also got Christmas shopping weekend, which we need to start thinking about stuff in, which is because we live nowhere near any shops, we go away for the weekend, usually to Inverness, and just spend 2 nights there and do 2 days of shopping to try and get the majority of stuff that we can. And also is it like for his birthday as well, you know, like that. So that's what that is. Christmas food, snacks and stuff usually, because we usually get invited out for Christmas lunch and breakfasts, but just in case, well, I won't be working because we don't do care, like we're respite care rather than personal care, so yeah, I won't be working Christmas Day, but yeah. And then dogs Christmas, they're my babies, they get presents. Sad, I know, but that's what happens. And then last but not least, my Christmas, if I decide to treat myself, I really used to quite like the Soap and Glory sets that you could get in Boots, and you used to get them half price before Christmas. I haven't had one in many years, but I'm thinking I might treat myself this year, but we'll see. So that is my Christmas binder. So that is just about us. We've got £10 left, so that is for the challenge. So I think we'll be completing this now. Oh, making you all seasick, sorry. So this goes in here. So that'll be August completed. So we have 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 94. It feels amazing to have £400 saved, and it's going to go towards my car insurance, I've decided, so I don't have to worry about that next year, but hopefully that'll be under 500, so I'll have an extra £100, which I'll probably just put back over to Christmas. We'll see, but yeah, so that's August completed. Can't believe we've only got 4 months. It doesn't feel like that long ago when I started. But yeah, 4 months now to go to the end of the year. Crazy. So we have completed this on, what day is it today? 20th? I don't know why I do this. It doesn't really matters when I complete it. Yeah, so that is it. That's the cash stuffing for today. Just a quick reminder to anybody that is on or watching before the end of the day, I have 15% off on Etsy for the moment, just until the end of tonight. If there's anything that you were fancying, a good idea to, not a good idea, a good excuse to get it because it's on discount. But yeah, I was in St Andrews. Oh, St Andrews is lovely, isn't it? Probably just as well I can't see it. The thing is, everyone thinks I just love Highland cows, and I do. I absolutely adore Highland cows. But I love any cow, any kind of cow. When Alan's daughter used to have cows in the place that she lived before, and we went out one day when we were visiting, and one of her cows was really friendly, and I got a photograph like right up close. I need to try and see if I can find it and put it on Instagram, because I took all my photos down to get decorated 3 years ago, never put them back up, purely because Alan couldn't get them down the ladders. But yeah, I think it was a Jersey, no, I can't remember what kind of cow it was, but anyway, it was like right up at my face. It's a beautiful cow. So yeah, I like all cows. Fun fact, I was driving one day, I came to a junction and there was cows in the field, so I was with a client, and he was like a young adult, and I said to him, oh, so look at the cows, will we just stop and watch these cows, and I wonder what that one's doing. And as we were watching, it just lifted up his tail and dropped a baby out. So it was so exciting to see that. First time I'd ever seen, I mean, I've seen sheep having lambs and stuff, but I've never seen a calf being born. But poor calf, just, the cow was standing up, and just the baby dropped to the ground from a bit of a height. So you all needed to know that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate you all being on here. I am going to go now because I have to go and do a food shop, which I absolutely hate. I think that's why we go out for dinner afterwards, because it's a reward for doing the food shop. But yeah, don't really know how to end these things. Quite weird, aren't they? Anyway, I'm going to go now, guys. I will catch up with you all very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching and for chatting, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll catch up with you all very, very soon. Cheerio. Here we go again. I can't remember how to stop it.